Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age Mythology Replay. Spawn on the top left side as the blue Kronos. We got Flamez with a lowercase z. Spawn on the bottom or just right side as the red Oranos. We got Tonio. I pushed both of the names well enough. We do have, of course, for some relics, got the Skeleton Echidna. Makes your myth units cheaper in everything but favor. You just need to get Pandora's Box, Hectic's torches there. Makes your god powers cost less, 10% less favor, and have 10% reduced cooldown. Very fun indeed. And you got the Kethra of Apollo, make your villagers move 10% faster. Useful for citizens. And we do have the Ship of Fingernails, just give you a 0.5 food trigger rate. Useful for everybody.
Here, Joes.
Since the early eco phase, might as well just fast forward a little bit. Let's see now. Will we see anything other than Prometheans? It seems like Oranos and Kronos both tend to go for Prometheans. I do like automatons, but Kronos can go for that. Oranos can also go for Oceanus, get Caladria, which is always quite reasonable. Been a long time since the last seen automatons, which in Atlantean Mirror, probably not super great. Though they can repair themselves, and rebuild themselves. Red is obtain a heroic oracle, which obtain a ship of fingernails. And blue's going for a proxy temple, time shifting forward his temple, aging up to Prometheus. Let's see if he'll get Bob on his top side as well. And Oranos has not queued up anyway just yet. We'll almost have enough food. Has the temple. Can get the age up. And going for Oceanus. So we'll see Caladrias versus Promethean spawns. Good number of villagers here. Nice thing about Promethean as well, the Valor God power is also incredibly nice. Those oracles scouting out everything. Deconstructs the temple, which means you'll not get the free collage until that gets rebuilt. Of course, you do get a full refund. Valor there, so the oracle's taking time to shank the citizen. One of these citizens is fully heroic. There it is. You may want to get the citizens to fight the Prometheans. This citizen's doing their part. This citizen's taking severe damage. Got a oracle there. You may want to stand and fight. Wait. Oracle got inside of the town center. That's definitely a misclick. Evacuate the oracle.
Bure.
Good hop around there. Got a good number of Promethean spawn. And one more Promethean in general.
Yuji.
Oracle can fight. There's a Caladria. And Oceanus now fully deployed in the field. Slows down one the Promethean.
Bure.
The Oracle should be fighting.
Scopo.
Focus on that wounded villager. Takes out the wounded villager. Very nice. Caladria gets a nice heal. And overall, the Promethean assault has been very effective. Probably sort of wonder, shouldn't Promethean cost wood? It's supposed to be like a clay unit, right? Say our slow rise from the clay of the first. So food, it seems inaccurate. And I always felt like they should be made out of wood, since wood's also another term for building material. And let's just be frank, a lot of structures have a lot of stone go along with their wood. So I just always assume wood as material. And one reason why if there's ever stone mines in this game, it should just provide wood, and just should be renamed material. So I always wonder why Prometheans do not cost wood. Plus, there's also an upgrade from now that also puts them on fire, so... And clay needs to be treated with heat, so... Makes it a bit more sense if it's made of wood even further. Probably me overthinking it far too much. Heroic Momelo, not pulling field. He doesn't need too many heroes to deal because the Colossal can always heal them up. It does take time. Nope, does not take out the wounded one first. But got a double kill there. And the temple has been time shifted away. Oh, what's this here? Oh yeah, that's your Oranos movement speed. This is surprisingly powerful. Plus 10% infantry movement speed does actually make a pretty nice difference. I haven't seen any, sky patches just yet. They only cost favor, so they're pretty cheap. Boost now established secondary town center. We do have, what's this one here? Temporal Chaos. Reduces the cost of time shifting palaces, sentry towers, and mirror towers. And increase the number of simultaneous time shift buildings. And reduces the cost of time shifting defensive buildings. Adds +2 to the maximum concurrent time shifts. I guess by default it's 1, right? So it increases the number of 3 structures you can time shift. And honestly, 3 production structures is generally an adequate amount in most situations. At least when trying to get 4 reinforcements. Carnivore has been summoned. Carnivore has no crush damage, just melee damage. I think also every single one of these whips or vines also count as a separate attack. So I think this one attack is actually 120 times 6 tentacles, right? Or vines. Heroic Momelo there, slicing apart the Carnivore, but it looks like it does not take bonus damage from heroes, since it's not classified as a myth unit. It says myth unit, so maybe it's not taking proper damage multipliers. Or maybe it was, it just wasn't paying close enough attention. We've got a number of Termos here, which are going to have trouble with some Momelos. Momelos do have low range armor, but they are fast and have good DPS. Termos do not have good DPS. And right now they move the same speed as these Momelos thanks to Oranos' speed, so they are not even really mounted. He needs to get out some Cherry Bullets to deal with the Momelos. But the Oranos' speed is incredibly useful. We got a downed elephant there. So a delicious elephant, still has a good amount of food in there. Does get some villagers inside of the manors.
Herr Joes? Yuji?
Yuji?
More heroes. More Caladras being deployed in the field as well. Get some good healing. And the Caladra probably should take time to heal up the Caladria. More Rhinoceros being obtained. Both sides going for a number of Momelos. Blue or red does have serrated blades, giving them a bit of bleed effect. Blue's course, Momelos are just ordinary. As opposed to these ones who have faster movement speed and bleeding blades. Momelos is inside the town center because they will like to get over and away. More Valors being deployed by blue. Time shifting watchtower to keep watch. Both sides have medium Momelos. Red does have the shields upgrade, which is not too terribly important. As also just the shields. Trying to go for the copper weapons now. At least will help him resist the town center damage, which is a threat to him. So it's not absolutely necessary now, just somewhat nice to have. Plus blue is to point out some more and more Turmas. Blue has enough gold to Agion up. Red, nowhere near has enough gold to Agion up. Marmelo's starting to engage Marmelos. And nice hop around there. Of course, blue does not have any Quadros for getting as well. Another carnivore on the field. Promethean do get picked apart there. Shockwave there by Oranos. Oranos seems to be very good assist there. Blue does have 2 counts in, so Blue's economy is better. Blue's trying to fall back his forces there, but the Marmelos move seems to be at the Turmas. The town center has been and is being repaired at the moment. Red's force pushing up here. Maybe try to break open the watchtower. Crack open the hard exterior to get the nice soft chewy interior. More Valor God powers. Town center slow going on down. Blue starts a superior number of villagers. Red's producing out more Marmelos. Blue's trying to get his on Marmelos and also trying to mix some Cherry Ballista, the counter infantry unit. And Red's Quadros still just doing some good work there. As Marmelos, what left of them will push forward. They'll lose some of the citizens. They have done their part. And we've got a massive number of idle citizens here. A massive number. That has to be fixed. Cherry Ballista getting focused pretty badly there. That was safe of Heroic Phi. Cherry Ballista getting snared by the Quadros. Watchtower being time shifted forward. Got still some idle villagers here, so our citizens. Trying to time shift everything away, may lose the barracks. Send the manor would be quite nice. Manor will go down, putting blue to close to pop cap. Now since we've got some sky passages now going on up. Red has a very good amount of force of Marmelos. Blue is going for some more Prometheans, going for more Marmelos and some Cherry Ballista. But right now, Blue's army is 1/4 of the size of Red's. And Red's taking the opportunity to steal some of these Gazelle. Sorry, I'm trying to get my chair right. Do now some of these villagers getting hit there. And Garg will be cracking up the manor. Citizens try to escape on out of there. Looks like he will escape on out of there. The Watchtower is being time shifted somewhere. Red has Mills forward, trying to get some citizens. Another carnivore now pulled in the field. Blue's Marmello's not straightforward. Cherry Bullets are firing away. Somebody says it's going down. Of course, Promethean won't last too long. A good number of Cherry Bullets along the flank. Blue is being hit quite hard by the bleed effect as well. Carnivore does go down. Red is on fall back. I think his army is large enough to stick around. Red's also aging up the Hyperion, which will give access to Satyr. The Chaos God Power should be pretty effective as well. And this is going to try to attack from another angle, which actually will run the Blue's army. Can't say that's good or bad thing. Blue has a massive number of Cherry Bullets now, but his front line may need to be a little bit more healthy. They're trying to go for more Turmas, more Marmellos. Of course, age up. Both players age up to Hyperion. Cherry Bullets is standing fighting. Blue's Marmello's straightforward. Gains good damage from Red's force. Got quite a bit of good damage there by Blue. Red didn't do too much there. Now the Chaos God Power would rip apart this formation. And as I mentioned, eventually the Chaos God Power would rip apart this formation. Caladrius gains some much needed healing there. Could just take time to get some healing going. And he has to age up, so heavy infantry's on the way, going for heavy range as well. Could have probably wait for a bit of timing attack, get his heavy upgrades going, and then push forward, at least his heavy infantry. Doesn't really need heavy range at the moment. Turmos to take out one citizen. Make that 2 citizens. Blue's now pulling out some Contineras, some heavy cavalry. Blue's villagers take some damage there. We'll lose 1 citizens. Blue's also going to try to go for secondary town center here. Both players now have access to Chaos God Power. Red's also now trying to pull some Argus archers. And Blue's double Satyr is doing some good work against these Turmas. Blue also has a massive stockpile of favor. Maybe I'm for his age 4 myth unit. He also has almost enough resources to age on up. You could go for Argus or for the Hecate Gigantus. Both players summoned Chaos there. I think it went poorly for both sides. Shockwave there onto the Cherry Ballista, very good. Carnivore on top of Cherry Ballista. I believe it can't insta-kill. Oh, can insta-kill Cherry Ballista. That was definitely a change from Gold Edition. Let's see. It's all the Marmellos. Fire Siphon. Siege weapon stuff. Probably best go for Argus. Implosion's always pretty nice. Don't know if he has time to pull out 5 mirror towers to make use of that unit. or structure.
UG.
Continental's trying to hit these citizens. And got a good amount of damage here. These terminals, of course, countering both these units. And Red's going for a pretty nice, good mix of units. There's multiple pals there going for fortified town center. And now we do have Atlas being deployed in the field for Argus and Implosion. We do now have Hecate being deployed in the field, get back to the Lampedes, as was the Tartarus Gate. Marmello is pushed way forward. We have a good amount of defensive fortifications here. Don't know if boiling oil has been researched. Red's also pushing up here. Got a good number of Argus archers and cherry ballistas trying to engage these forces. Looks like boiling oil has not been researched by blue. Got some Continentals trying to engage. Cherry ballistas as well. Time shifting right there, but does not stop the movement entirely. Blues are now going for more Argus archers and some Marmellos. And of course, Red's going for more Argus archers as well as Marmellos, as well as Contineras. Of course, Terminus are counter range unit, which these triples are classified as range. Contineras do have plus 50% damage versus range, so they will counter the Termos. Nice little pop there. Red still has Hecate torches, and he has plenty of favor for more chaos. Additionally, if he sees that army, he could just implode it. But honestly, chaos may be a little bit better. Red also has enough for chaos. And of course, now Tartarus Gate has been summoned. Some of these Continentals needs to be a heroic fight to help deal with this. Time shifting away some of these production structures. And there is Implosion. Blue's going to try to hold the line, let the Implosion does its work. It looks like we'll get everything. Almost everything's dead there. And since that's scattered as well, it could be easy pickings. Tartarus Gate over here, being still causing issues. Just need a handful of heroic Continentals and we'll be fine. Pelagia's going to have a lot of work in front of them, and Blue's not capitalizing trying to take out that army. Times which Oranos had restoration. That was Valor, not restoration. The thing is, well, Kronos almost has enough favor for another implosion, but does some of the chaos there. Both players some chaos. Oranos is out of favor. Blue has plenty though. He constructs one of the palaces. Of course, does give him a refund, but still. Argus are just firing away. Red, of course, has not had time to fully heal himself. Argus has gone down. Pelagia's getting hit, but there's 5 of them on the field, so plenty of healing there. Stayed in the back line, firing away. And that's the struggles on the front line for Red. And Red does have champion infantry. Blue only has heavy, and heavy fanatics push the way forward. Oftentimes 2 damage versus infantry and versus cavalry, just not versus range.
Focus.
Reds plant more fanatics. They do offer good DPS. Blue's quick forward. Another palace squad up by blue. Red trying to redeploy a palace over here. Good number of heavy Argus archers here. Blue has good number of heavy Argus archers as well. Champion Argus archers almost complete. And blue's just maxing out fanatics. Is that Tartar Skate still alive? Tartar Skate is still alive. And some of these citizens are being found by these Tartar spawn. Blue has enough for another chaos. Red is getting close. Red's gonna go for more mellows. Blue does not have more population cap than one. Container is taking some of these units, just camping that town center. Fire siphon may go down. Another chaos forward by red. This time only on the Argus Archers, does miss over here. Fanatics do have access to good damage. Got a number of destroyers in the front line. Destroyers have pretty high range resist, and with Atlas they get even higher range resist, but he's not playing with Atlas. He went for Heck Fate. Temple now floor the field. He deconstructs that one. Both players trying to claim that gold deposit. And got the shortest push on the flank there with some more mellows. Those villagers migrating away. Tartan spawn causing issues here, intercepting some of these citizens. Some of these citizens are pretty wounded. And Tartan spawn does take a good number of citizens there. And they're actually just doing good damage in general, even to the full health ones. Blue has right now no army in the field. He's out of gold and even low in wood as well. Going for architects. Blue can't fix his gold situation, he will lose. I guess a good number of Mamellas and Destroyers and Argus Archers, so Terminals could be quite nice, as well as Fanatics. Got Promethean being summoned as well. He's using what favor he has and what food he has to get out Promethean as a bit of desperation, honestly. They're unupgraded. And we got the Tartan spawn also taking out the temple. Tartan spawn takes out the temple there, so Tartan spawn still being very useful. Red's not having incendiary arrows just yet, and they want to get out the incendiary arrows. More Promethean spawn deployed by blue. We do now also have the Endovacray, improving Promethean hit points by 20%, Promethean offspring hit points by 20%, and increase number of offspring by 1. But all those citizens going down. I don't know if there's any way blue can come back. Gold's getting hit down here. Got chaos, and red or blue does back of the game now. This is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.